to news out of Washington, where a whistleblower has stepped forward to make bombshell claims that the Department of Justice is protecting what is called a, quote, high-profile controversial subject since early 2020, unquote. Now, according to a letter from the whistleblower's lawyer, this individual, who has been described in media reports as a decorated supervisory IRS agent familiar with complex tax fraud matters, has information that could, quote, contradict sworn testimony by a senior political appointee, involve failure to mitigate clear conflicts of interest in the ultimate disposition of a case, and detail examples of preferential treatment and politics improperly infecting decisions and protocols that would normally be followed if the subject were not politically connected, unquote. Big stuff, big allegations. Now, you don't have to be Sherlock Holmes to figure out who the special person of interest in all of this is. Everyone knows it's Hunter Biden, son of U.S. President Joe Biden. But slightly greater mystery surrounds who the senior political appointee covering for him might be. However, speculation is rife that that senior appointee is none other than Joe Biden's Attorney General, Chief Law Officer of the land, Merrick Garland. Now, earlier this year, Garland pledged before Congress that U.S. attorneys investigating Hunter Biden would be given free rein and that there would be no interference from his office. Have a look.
The U.S. Attorney in Delaware has been advised that he has full authority to make those kind of referrals that you're talking about, or to bring cases in other jurisdictions if he feels it's necessary. And I will assure that if he does, he will be able to do that.
Has the Delaware U.S. Attorney sought permission from permission of another U.S. Attorney's office, such as in the District of Columbia or in California, to bring charges? If so, was it denied?
So I don't know the answer to that. I do, and I don't want to get into the internal elements of decision-making by the U.S. Attorney, but he has been advised that he is not to be denied anything that he needs, and if that were to happen, it should ascend through the department's ranks, and I have not heard anything from that office to suggest that they're not able to do everything that the U.S. Attorney wants to do.
Well, we're not in Maury Povich lie detector territory yet, but honestly, would you honestly be surprised if that turned out to be a bit of an untruth? John Solomon at the Just the News website has dug deeper. Now, he reports that the disclosures are focused primarily on improper politicization of the case at the Justice Department and FBI headquarters rather than at the IRS or Treasury Department. Specifically, he goes on to say, the agent has provided evidence that at least two Biden DOJ, that's the Department of Justice, political appointees in U.S. attorneys' offices have declined to seek a tax indictment against Hunter Biden, despite career investigators' recommendations to do so and the blessing of career prosecutors in the Justice Department Tax Division, unquote. In other words, Biden's appointees have been protecting Biden's son. This is, if it is proven, the stuff of corrupt third world nations and the last days of Rome.